on the book release of our Dr. C. Palanivelu, the Palanivelu Guts, the autobiography of our doctor, the dignitaries who are sharing the dais with me, our Honorable Minister of State for Railways in Government of India, Sriman Ravneet Singh Ji, Chairman, Gem Hospital Group, Dr. C. Palanivelu Ji, Chairman, Board of Governors, Inter-University Center for Teacher Education, Varanasi, Professor Dr. J.S. Rajput Ji, Chairman, National Medical Commission, Dr. Abhijat Seth Ji, CEO, Gem Hospital Group, Dr. P. Pravin Raj, the family of our Dr. C. Palanivelu, his relatives, his friends, and the dignified guests, Bhai Behno, Sabko Namaskar. It is a great pleasure to be part of this meaningful occasion, the launching of the India edition of Palanivelu Guts, the autobiography of Professor Dr. C. Palanivelu. Dr. C. Palanivelu is a name that stands tall not only in Indian medicine but on the global surgical map. His pioneering work on laparoscopic and robotic surgery has transformed surgical practice, and he trained thousands of surgeons and most importantly saved countless lives. That is his greatest achievement at a time when minimally invasive surgery was still in its infancy. In our country, he had the courage to dream differently. That is the success story of any person. When nobody is ready to take, somebody should take. You may fail, but when you are successful, that you will be the outstanding personality, and that is the success story of our doctor. The various awards, including Dr. P.C. Rai Award, honorary fellowships, and accolades from surgical societies across the world, are a testament to the global impact of his work. Dr. Palanivelu has written in his book that he first heard about laparoscopy in 1990, when most senior surgeons were dismissive and skeptical about it. He, however, had the vision and foresight to see the importance of this new surgical technique. Let me quote from his book. The quote starts, "With due respect to my seniors, I couldn't brush aside the new development as a flash in the pan. In fact, right from the beginning, I had a hunch that laparoscopy was going to make a tremendous impact in the field of surgery." Quote ends. This is where he took the interest, where others have their own reservation. Dr. Palanivelu followed his conviction and vision by spending all his resources and taking loans to go to Singapore for training program in laparoscopy. I take pride in saying that after his return from Singapore, Dr. Palanivelu introduced laparoscopic surgery in South India for the first time in Coimbatore in the year 1991. Even remarkable is the fact that it was second in such a center in the country, being next only to Mumbai. Not even in Delhi, not even in Calcutta, not even in Chennai, but he done it in Coimbatore, comparatively a smaller city. Dr. Palanivelu's first surgery in Coimbatore had been on a 38-year-old patient. Dr. Palanivelu made history by removing the gallbladder from a patient's body through a small incision. This was the first surgery of its kind in South India at that time. The title of this book, Palanivelu Guts, is deeply symbolic. This autobiography is not merely the story of a surgeon. It is the story of a young man who rose from humble beginnings. When he was talking about his life, many of you know and many of you might have understand how humble beginning he started, how he has struggled. I will tell you one thing. The most successful personalities are the most sufferers. Unless you have the pain in your life, coming to a greater level, in most of the cases it is not possible. Very few people come to the top level without any hurdle, any pain. But not all of our Tirunana Sambandhar who was born with knowledge. Everybody has to undergo a process of pain, undergo a process of hurdles, and we have to come up. And our Dr. Palanivelu is one such personality who has suffered a lot to come up to this level. This autobiography is not a mere autobiography of a person, but it gives a lot of enthusiasm for every youngster, how he should take the life, how he should study, how he should come up, how he should take the risk, and how he should make himself as an expert in that particular field. It is said genius is 90% perspiration and 10% is inspiration. I knew from the beginning that I am not a genius. This is his quote in his book, and hence decided to make it 100% perspiration. This is what he said about his life. And I find this book truly remarkable, as it does not focus only on success, but also speaks openly about his struggles, setbacks, and the courage required to overcome them. What is confidence? Confidence is nothing but you have to bear the pain and move on. If you fix a target, the target you cannot reach so easily. But you should always move towards it, inch by inch, sometimes feet by feet, sometimes so fast. It's all a part of the life of a person. While reading the book, I also come to know that Dr. Palanivelu has instituted awards in the names of his teachers and all those who helped him in his education. Most of the people nowadays, they forget their gurus, but Doctor is one who never forget his guru, and as per the ancient tradition of this country. Over the years, he has ensured that knowledge is shared, multiplied, and carried forward. Knowledge will grow. That is the only thing which we share with someone, it will never go down, rather it will grow. And the doctor's commendable contribution is that he shared his knowledge by training so many surgeons, even in the remote areas of this country. The cost-effective techniques developed by him have gone a long way in providing advanced medical treatments across all socio-economic groups. The launch of this Hindi version of this book is especially significant. By making this inspiring journey available in Hindi, more and more students, young doctors, teachers and readers across the country will be able to draw motivation from Dr. Palanivelu's life, regardless of their background or region. This book carried powerful lessons. The excellence is built through hard work and perseverance. This motivation requires courage. Any motivation requires courage and responsibility. And that true success lies in service to the society. We all are thinking that we all are coming up on our own. That is totally wrong. Knowingly or unknowingly, everybody takes something from the society. Without society's help, nobody can come up in their life. So indirectly or directly we are taking, but we forget that should not be. From where we have taken, we should contribute it back. And the doctor is doing it wonderfully for the society, from where he has come up. This book is a reminder that greatness is not inherited. It is earned through determination and integrity. On behalf of everyone present here and on my own behalf, I congratulate Dr. Palanivelu and the entire publishing team for bringing out this Hindi edition. We are always having a feeling that there is a north-south divide, there is a east-west divide, but most of us are forgetting, even within our own state, there are so many divisions. Within our own district, there are so many divisions. Even within our own village, there are so many divisions, different thoughts, different mindset. But in spite of that, we should not forget one thing. We are so powerful today in the world only because India is one and it is so strong. And I am sure that this type of autobiographies will bring the more unknown people more getting closer. Not only about techniques, not only about the medical treatment, and not only about the advanced way of treating the patient. It is, with this book, we are able to know in Hindi language, so many people who doesn't know anything about the doctor also, they know. So that the Indian knowledge, the Indian doctor's capacity, the Indian doctor's talents will give a big confidence to an unknown youngster who wants to become a doctor. That is the inspiration I have seen in this book, a big plus point. And I am always telling, every good effort, whether it is from an individual, whether it is from a group, whether it is from two people, small team, big team, that all has to be encouraged by everyone, because all the right-thinking people, all the right-minded people, all the good personalities always want one thing in life. They want to build a good society. A good society can never be built unless otherwise the good efforts of everyone is getting encouraged. In that way, this book is a great inspiration for all the youngsters to follow, not only medical practitioners, for others also. Nobody should give it up their efforts. Nobody should become Dagaya and stop. Everybody should move towards their targets. That is the inspiration I got from this book, and I wish the book immense success and hope it reaches every corner of our nation. Jai Hind, long live Mother Bharat. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Vice President, sir, for your gracious presence and inspiring words. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request